All right, so it's been a little bit since we started working on this, and I want to see how we're doing in terms of stock. It looks like we have everything we need for this quest, so we'll send that all off, which is fantastic. We do have the next mission available. I did select another timed mission, which is to produce 65 blood bags at quality 5. I don't know if we're going to do that. I really have no idea. But given the money that we have, I think I can afford to upgrade the distillers, and we'll see if that helps us out. I'm kind of thinking, again, given the money we have, maybe upgrading these guys isn't a terrible idea. It does leave me with just over $10,000, but I kind of want to see what upgraded machines happen to do for us. I really have no idea. Now, what do we got coming up next? What a wonderful idea to open a blood bar chain in this magnificent place. I completely agree with you. It's fantastic. The next step is to increase the prestige of these blood bars to show the world the true power and greatness of vampires. At Chez Papa Grenier, the customer is king. I'll follow your advice. We have a deal. If I deem your blood bars worthy, I'll take care of your publicity, and the whole world will bow at your feet. Okay. Okay, that's fine. The arrival of 10 prestigious vampires. Sure. I guess we're dealing with that. So we have to get prestige level 10, which we have 4 rooms for everyone, and capture 3 humans via hypno trap. I'm assuming that's the mirror, and then the 4 rooms for everyone thing. That complicates things ever so. Actually, you know what? That doesn't complicate anything. There we go. That feels cheeky. That feels cheeky. I don't know that I'm proud of that, but you know what? It's totally fine. That's what we're going for. Where can I put this hypno trap? That's the real question. I could put it right there, which I'm not against. Maybe we'll put it here and here and just see if that works. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, we've been spotted. That's interesting. Let's just deal with you really quickly. That's that problem solved, which is great. I really do need to stay on top of the investigators. It is getting to be kind of a problem, isn't it? It is definitely getting to be kind of a problem. Now, I don't know if any humans are just going to willingly walk out and look at these hypno... Oh, no, never mind. They are. Okay, well, that makes things nice and easy. That's 1 of 3. That looks like it's going to be 2 of 3. And this might be 3 of 3, which it absolutely is. That was cheeky. That felt a little bit cheeky, but I'm kind of okay with it. That's fine by me. This is never going to happen, but that's all right. Let's have a look at the next thing we have to do. I must admit, it's not bad here. Well, I mean, is there something I can do for you? A dinner show for me and my friends would be nice. I didn't think you liked dinner shows. Not dinners like the ones that, wow, not dinners like the ones that bitch Sophie organizes. No, I want you to massacre humans while we get drunk in their blood. Okay. Okay. Serve 6 iron jaws, enter panic mode 3 times, serve 10 smoked blood. Okay. I don't like the idea of entering panic mode. I'm not 100% sure how I want to go about that. Now, to attract iron jaws, we place country, cheap, and cyberpunk decorations or furniture elements. So we should be attracting them no problem, which is fine. It's just the panic mode that I'm worried about. Now, I think what we might do is just take a chance here, and we're just going to consume you in front of everybody, and that'll be panic mode number 1, which is good. We've done that. You're running away. We can't have that. So let's get you real quick. Let's eliminate you discreetly, and that seems to be panic mode sorted out, which is good. So that's panic mode 1. Let's consume you, and this will be panic mode number 2, which again we can sort of target you, and let's just wipe your memory as quickly as we can. which should be us sorted out again. Although there are bodies in the floor, which I think for some, oh no, that's panic mode 3. Okay, well, that seems to have sorted that problem out. That's panic mode entered and sorted out 3 times. We'll serve that smoked blood. We'll serve the iron jaws. All things considered, that went surprisingly quickly and easily. We also have a bunch of research points that I have nothing to do with right now. You know, I do wonder if maybe swapping out this space to be more catered to the iron jaws might not be a bad idea. So instead of having the vampire theme, we instead go for a cyberpunk theme, which I don't know about you, but I like the vampire theme that we have going on. Although, again, as I mentioned earlier, as far as genres going together goes, I guess cyberpunk cowboys is kind of a vibe, I guess. It's something. I don't know if it's a great something, but it's definitely something. We'll go through and just clear out this space super quickly. I think in terms of layout, something like this is totally fine. We can obviously put a few more decorations in here just to change it up a little bit. I think some lava lamps might be kind of fun, but just a slightly smaller bar just to give us a little bit more room doesn't seem like the worst thing in the world. I would still like to get some windows in here though. I think a couple of windows there and maybe here as well could be fun. I think a window there, and then maybe a slightly bigger one in the middle seems like a good idea as well. And then maybe we do a nice big cyberpunk rug in the middle of the floor with a couple of signs like this one and this one on the walls. And that seems good. I would like to get some machines in here too. I think a pinball machine might be an idea, because I do notice that the vampires do seem to get bored sometimes. So I'm wondering if maybe a pinball machine would help with that. I really don't know. We could put it in that corner as well if I get rid of that window, which I'm not against doing, but it seems like a bit of a weird thing to do. I don't know. They do complain about being bored. So you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's get rid of this shelf and just actually, no, we got TVs. We have TVs. I can put TVs in the wall. So we'll do a TV there. And I guess that might make them a little bit less bored. We'll do a TV here and here. We'll kind of software ink this whole thing. We'll just do 3 TVs right there and just hope for the best. We'll put my shelf back up because I think that's probably a good idea. And hopefully that makes them a bit less bored. And hopefully that's going to attract some Iron Jaw vampires, because now we have both country and cyberpunk decorations. And by the looks of it, it's absolutely worked. We have an Iron Jaw vampire right here. We have 3 of them at this table, which is absolutely fantastic. So it shouldn't take too long. We are absolutely serving them, which is fantastic news. So this worked. This absolutely worked. I like this bar a lot. I'm not going to lie. I think it's pretty cool. I'm interested to see what the rest of the objectives are going to be though, because I'm thinking that it might want me to serve other vampires. And so we might legitimately need to build something somewhere else, or we can turn this backspace into another type of bar and then build a processing facility across the road, which might be kind of neat. We've not really experimented with multiple buildings yet, so I'm not against that idea. I think it could be kind of fun and it could be kind of interesting, but this is good. That's another mission available for us. Magnificent, magnificent. The work is progressing very well. Well, thank you for the encouragement. It's my pleasure, but don't rest on your laurels. There's still plenty to do before I bring the Vampire Elite to this place. Do you have any advice on how to increase the popularity of my Blood Bar? Of course! Since V diffusion attracts crowds, put as many televisions as possible in your bar. Okay. We have a rock diner style. That's very cool. We have to place 20 televisions. Oy. Okay. That seems excessive. I'll be honest. That's a lot. That's a lot of televisions. Can we do something like this and maybe put 2? Can I put 2 televisions like in here? It looks like I totally can. So we'll do something like that to start with. So that's not even half as many as we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have like 6. Man, I don't know about this. Oh, I don't know about this. I don't really have space for them without kind of ruining the vibe. I mean, there's another one, which is great. It's so silly. It is so silly having this many TVs. Is that, I can get another one there. All right. That's fine. That's maybe, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 TVs. Oh, can I cheese this? Is it wrong of me to want to just like do this? Like just put them in the back. It doesn't feel right. This feels like a silly objective, you know? This does feel a little bit silly. So I think I can kind of get away. I think I can justify putting them in the back there for now. Because as soon as this objective is done, I'm deleting most of them. So we'll put another one there. I guess I can get rid of this and I can get rid of this. And we'll do another set of TVs there, which is fine. We've got all the vampire reviews. I'm realizing we might need to stop capturing humans for a little while because I don't think they get the opportunity to review the place. Because I think we're usually, we seem to kill them before they get the chance to do that, you know? Anyway, the good news, if you can call it that, is that we do have a whole lot of TVs. The bad news is that I keep noticing this weird little bug where certain people just stop moving. So this employee, for example, just isn't moving. This customer is just walking around needing a bathroom, but isn't going to it. I'm kind of noticing that whenever you seem to change the decorations, it seems to mess with the pathfinding. And the only thing I've found that seems to fix it is to pause, save the game, and then just load the game. And that seems to reset everything. Which, as you can see, sort of seems to kind of be the case. Everyone's starting to move around, which is fine. There are some humans that are trying to find things to do. But for the most part, everyone's kind of walking around. Everyone's kind of doing their thing, which is whatever. I would like to see... Oh no, we are getting positive human reviews now. Okay. So we're slowly getting there, which is great. I'd like to... Oh, I can turn the TVs off. That's good. That's actually very good. That's very, very good news. We have all these humans coming in. You know what might not be a bad idea? Is as much as we have this complaint in top left of needing more fridges, which is wild, I'm not going to get more fridges. Because what I'd like to happen is for some of these people to not get captured and therefore they can leave and leave us a really good review. I'd also really like to clean this space because it's filthy. So let me go to the vampire agency. What do? You mind wipe people. Okay, so Vespera, you're hired, and Irma, you are also hired. We'll go back to the bar. We'll go to minion management. And what I'd like you guys to do is basically, you can do mind wiping, but I also kind of just want you to deal with cleaning the place. Maybe one of you can do vampire service, one of you can do human, but that seems fine. The place is kind of filthy. It's getting pretty nasty in here. So if we could do something about that, that would be kind of great. You know what I've just realized might not be a terrible idea? It might not be a terrible idea to go into construction and build myself a new, well, building. I want to use, oh, I forgot we had this. I do need to play around with the 70's theme. That's for sure. Absolutely need to do that. But my thinking is we come down here and we build ourselves another little corridor thing, which apparently I can't. Can I not build out here? No, I totally can build out here. I'm not going to go as big on this corridor as we did on the other one because I don't really think it matters. I just want to build that. And I want to build that. And what I'm going to do is put an industrial door there and an industrial door there. And then I think we go into furniture and I think we say that we build fridges. So we're going to do, I can't build it right there, which is a shame. That's totally fine. We'll do 1, 2, 3 like this. We'll go ahead and just sort of stack them because we have a lot of money right now. So this just seems like a really great way to kind of use this little bit of space. Just a whole bunch of fridges, man. I'm all about it. And then we just assign these rooms to minions only, and we're totally fine. That just seems like the way to go. We'll go ahead and get this sorted out to be nice and industrial, which it should be. That should mean that we never have to worry. Oh, hello. What makes plop and a lifeless body dissolving in an acid bath? Absolutely right. Now, dispose of 6 corpses using machines, and let's hear what sound that makes. It's gonna be hilarious. Hee hee hee. Do I want to do this? I mean, I guess I can. We have the money. Let's do it. We have to remove 6 corpses via machines. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let me get rid of these fridges because we just doubled the number of fridges that we have, so we should be fine for now. We'll ditch those guys, and then we'll go. And I mean, the only way we have to get rid of corpses with machines is the dip. I don't know that we're going to have enough time to use the dip in the next little while, but we'll see. I suppose. I'm also kind of concerned about the fact that we do still happen to need these reviews. So we might need to eliminate some people discreetly and then throw them into the dip because we don't have a morgue either. We might also be starting to run out of, and we are starting to run out of, livestock feed. So we'll go and order a whole bunch of that. We'll get 60 of you. We'll get 60 of you. Bring this up to 70, 80, whatever. We'll do something like this. It should be fine. It's a whole lot of money, but it seems pretty good. We have almost 1,000 research points right now as well, which is completely wild. We can also upgrade the dip, which I'm fine with. That seems like a good thing. And hopefully this is all going to be enough storage now. Let me actually have a little bit of a look. We have 1,200 vampire storage. Yeah, we'll be fine. We could probably, and we totally can, throw a little bit of human storage down here, which I'm absolutely not against doing. So a little bit of something like that for that to look more like a warehouse. I like that a lot, actually. I really do. I think that's a really cool idea for storage, and I'm very much okay with it. Now, this is something we haven't necessarily looked at for a little while, or ever, actually, now that I think about it. I don't think we've ever looked at this. This is the client data. This is the bar data. What I would like to see is how we're doing on bad reviews. So last month, the bad reviews were for fun. And this month we have bad reviews from vampires with fun in here as well. We also just don't have that many humans coming by, which is interesting. But I think what I'm going to do is go into the furniture menu, and I'm going to just sort of start changing the layout of this bar a little bit, because I'd like to find a way to get a little bit more fun in here for the humans. So I figure what we can do is shrink down this bar space, which I think is totally fine. We'll do something like this, kind of like what we've done over this way. So it's a fair little bit smaller, which is all right. I might even go so far as to remove this this entire back section, because I just, as much as I like the vibe of the Western bar and it having a lot of space for the bar itself, I do kind of want the space for ways to, you know, entertain the humans, basically, is what I'm looking for. So we'll see if we can't maybe get some decorations on that back wall. We did take out, we do still need the TV screens. we do still need those. So we'll put the welcome sign there. We can maybe, oh man, these TV screens are killing me. I really want to put some more entertaining stuff in here for the humans, but I just don't think it's a possibility. We could do this just to free up the middle a little bit. And then we could go in with, this has apparently got more prestige as a table than these other ones, which is very impressive. Let's just do something like this. So that gives us a bit more seating space in the middle. That increases the prestige a little bit. And then I'm hoping that maybe we can figure something out in terms of getting more reviews. It is taking forever to get these human reviews, but I'm hoping that this will attract more people. I'm hoping that maybe, I don't know. I'm hoping I can do something. In fact, I've kind of realized I could move a TV or two out here, which I am not against doing because I hate the fact that I have all these TVs in here. I really, really hate the fact that I have to do this. It's not a fun objective, man. It just isn't. It's not one of the better objectives that we've had. This is like the first little thing that I'll criticize the game for, is that this is not a fun objective. I will put a pinball machine back here though, if it'll let me, which I'm really hoping it will. And it looks like I can totally squeeze a pinball machine right there, which I do want to do. I would like to see if I can get that wanted poster back up there, which I actually can because I sort of moved that thing out from the wall. So hopefully that gives us a little bit more fun for everybody in here. That does seem to have been the big complaint. So we'll see if that fixes it. We'll see if that helps. We do have some more decorations we can put up in here as well. So let's do, I don't know what was on that wall. I think it was the shelf. I want to say it was the shelf. So we're going to put the shelf back there. You know what I've just realized we can do? And it annoys me that I didn't realize this sooner. We can just sell a bunch of the excess stock that we have of everything. So I could just go through here and sell all of this and make $40,000. And we still have over 500 just blood bags in general in stock. So I'm going to have to keep that in mind. I think I've just discovered a way to print money in this game. And I'm sort of okay with that because, I mean, I don't need to do it, but it just seems like it's, I don't know, not the worst thing in the world that we could do. I am also thinking it might genuinely be time to move production into another building, which seems weird to do. I'm not going to lie. I don't love the idea of doing this, but it seems like it might make sense. Now, I was thinking we build it out here, but I think what I'm actually going to do is build it down here so that we can kind of, I don't know, so that we can just have like a nice dedicated space for it, you know? So we'll do something like this for the time being. We'll do something like this as well. And this is where I'm thinking we can do some cells. If we go into furniture, we can get rid of this guy. And we can go into construction and do, that's the industrial door that I'm looking for. Do an industrial door right there. And we have a space now, which seems good. I don't know about this, but it's what we're going to go for. In terms of detention cells, I want to put those basically starting there we'll do 3 of them. That seems totally fine. We could do, can I fit a morgue across from those? I actually can, which if you think about it, it's just another form of detention cell. So we'll do 2 of them, although they don't really line up in the middle of this place. So we'll do something like that, which gives us a gap in the middle, but you know what? It's fine. It's symmetrical, which is what I'm looking for. In terms of other things, the blood distillers, you know, I was about to buy more of those. I actually want to move the ones we have because the ones we have are already upgraded, which I think is going to be a little bit better for us. So we'll put one down in that corner. We'll do one sort of in this space next to it. And then we have some other things as well. We'll move this guy maybe right next to those as well. That actually seems to be pretty good. We will need to expand the space a little bit, which I'm fine with. We'll go 3 back like this, get those walls and floors sorted out. And then we'll go in and we're going to grab the kebab thing. The good old kebab thing. This actually didn't need to be quite as spacious as I thought. Can I bulldoze some of this? Like that much of it? I'm kind of hoping I can keep it relatively small because I don't need to increase the amount of production that we have. I just need to take up, I need to use that space for an expansion of the bar. So we'll put that in that corner. We'll move the ice machine down into this space as well. Right to about there. And that seems fine. We do have room for expansion, which is good. We will need somewhere to get rid of the bodies, which is going to be this guy, which, now that I look at it, I might need to expand this place a little bit. So let's have a look at construction and see if I can do that. So let's do something like this. Gives me a bit of a weird space. I'm kind of intentionally making this place weirdly shaped though. That is kind of deliberate what I'm doing here. And I'm thinking I'm also going to do, can I get away with something like this? Because I want to put a sewer back there. I don't know why I want to put the sewer back there, but I want to put the sewer back there. So we'll do this. We'll do a door and we'll make this industrial as well. There's zero reason for this weird layout beyond the fact that I just want to do this. I'm also realizing we will probably still need some kind of disposal thing in the main part of the bar, but at the very least, this just looks neat. So that's kind of what I'm going for. This just looks interesting. So again, that's kind of what I'm going for. And then in terms of room assignments, we want to say that this is for minions only, which is totally fine. If we look at my minions, I will need to deal with their general room assignment because I want to make sure. Yeah, so you're assigned to back there. That's fine, but I think we're going to pause. We're going to go back into furniture, and I want to get rid of this and this. I'm going to get rid of you as well. I'm going to get rid of this. I want to get rid of you and rid of you. And then I need to merge these spaces together because this is all going to be a part of the one bar now. So if we go to demolition, we want to get rid of this wall. That gives us a nice big space to play with, which is great. But now I need to sort of change the layout of just about everything. So we're going to keep the Western theme unless, you know what? I might take an opportunity to make this place 70s themed now. That's what we're going to do. We're going to renovate. All right, so this seems like a pretty good start. We have a nice blank canvas. We have all the windows in here that I'd want. So we'll start with the toilets because I figure we might as well. I've moved the door a little bit closer this way as well, which I think is good. And I think what I'm going to do is just do 1, 2, 3. I can get 4 of them in here now, which I'm not against. And for the sinks, I'm going to try my best to just get, well, I can get 3 of them, which I think is fine. I'm not really too worried about only having 3 sinks. That should be all right. We'll do a hand dryer in there. And for decorations, I want to get some mirrors just nicely above these guys. So 1, 2, and 3 is totally fine. We have some beautiful signs by the looks of it, which I'm very excited to play with. I can get a nice little trash can in here, I think. Is that going to be an option anywhere? It is going to go right about there, I want to say. So right about there is perfectly fine for the trash can. We have a rug, which is all right. Let's see. What do we want to go for on this? What do I want to go for here? That's a shelf. That's a really cool idea for a shelf. We have this guy. We have 1970. We have the open sign as well, which I'm pretty cool. It's pretty cool looking. I don't know. Let's do like a gold record here. That seems like a good place for it. We can do a guitar, maybe between those windows in the main hall as well. I think that's pretty cool. And then I guess we just have to furnish all of this now. So let's take a bit of a look at what the bar is going to look like. We have these beer pumps. It is so good looking. That is so good looking. I love it. Let's do this. Oh, I might not have enough room if I do that though. I think we're going to go for the wider bar again is what we're going to do. Now, do I want to try and space these guys like this? Unfortunately, I can't. So we'll get rid of you. We'll put the middle section there. We'll do the rounded corners. Of course we will. And we'll do the end sections as well. So these guys, I don't think it matters what way around it happens to be. We'll go here. We'll go here. That looks fine by me. I'm okay with that. In terms of decorations at the back, we have the service cart. We have the decorative sort of bar divider thing, which is neat. We have a pump. We have, okay, that's a choice. That is definitely a choice. Oh, look at this. Absolutely right there. Absolutely having those. The neon signs are a little bit small. I will say it's all a little smaller than I was kind of hoping for, but you know what? That's probably fine. Maybe a service cart back here. I don't know. I don't know what should go behind the bar. It feels like we're missing just stuff from the 70s here. There's not like a lot going on. And there we go. We have a 70s Blood Bar where everybody is throwing up violently, which is fine. That's totally fine. We have got all of the 20 TVs that we still need because I decided to move them out here because that was apparently a thing that I thought was a good idea. I'm not 100% sure how room assignments are necessarily going to work now that I've sort of moved things around. I would like to make sure, and it does look like everything is still assigned the way I'd like it to be, which is great. This bar now has a whole bunch more entertainment in it. We have some dartboards, we have the strength thing, we have the pinball, we have the arcade cabinet, we have so many tables and chairs now as well, which is amazing. So I'm hoping that we're going to end up in a good spot. Obviously, the little corridor at the front is a little bit thinner now, but that's honestly totally fine. There's so many of them in here. This looks so cool. I really, really love the look of this place. It's really, really cool. I don't think we've ever had a bar this full before. I mean, look at it. And honestly, the decorations kind of came together. I did manage to get some TVs still in here, which is great. So all things considered, I would imagine that we're going to see some better reviews coming out of this place, especially now that, you know, the toilets are a little bit closer since the door is here. And I think given that just how much entertainment there is in here as well, we should see some fairly happy humans. At least I would hope we're going to see some fairly happy humans, except for, the ones in here. They're going to be a little bit less happy. And I suppose I probably do want to look into some room assignments, huh? Because there are going to be some of my minions are going to be assigned to, oh, that's going to be a point actually. Let me see here. Minion management. Who is doing machine operation? You are. So what rooms are you assigned to right now? You're assigned to those rooms. Let's assign you in there, and there, and in there. So you're going to be dealing with all of those. You can leave the rooms for power and needs, and that should mean that you'll go and work on those machines. You are doing capturing. So Khan, let me have a look at you and assign you to all of these rooms as well. And that should mean that everything kind of gets sorted out there, which is great. Do we have anyone else that can do hypnosis? That is my question. So you're the only one doing capturing. That's fine. You guys are doing witness management. That should be all right. That should mean that all of this is going to continue, which by the looks of it, it absolutely is continuing. So yeah, we're still making blood, which is great. We're serving so many humans, which is great. Although a lot of them are kind of complaining about the bathroom, but hopefully things get a little bit figured out here. And hopefully we get those reviews because it's taken forever. We're also taking forever to serve the Cryptkin, which is concerning. We might need more staff. You know what? I want more staff. We have enough money. I think we can afford it. Oh, I forgot that these guys are more expensive for now because I annoyed one of the big vampires, but that's fine. You can do hypnosis. You have charisma. So Vadim, you're going to be working in one of the bars, I guess. And you're level 3. You can, you know what? Both of you, Vadim and Mortimer, you're both going to be working in this human bar is what you're going to be doing. You guys aren't going to be doing any of this. Although you can do capturing. No, you know what? For now, you're not going to be doing it. You are going to be getting assigned to all of these rooms. I think I will assign you to these spaces. Actually, you know what? I'll assign you to all of those. You might do capturing eventually, but it's unlikely. And then you are going to be much the same. You're going there, and all of these spaces. And that should be fine. I want you to do drink prep. I want you to do human service first. And that should be all right. I guess we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping that having the extra staff is going to make things go just that little bit quicker. And as a result, we'll get those reviews that little bit quicker and hopefully cycle through people just a little bit quicker as well. You know, now that I think about it, I might go so far as to have some of these guys just not bother with service. And instead they can do drink prep and cleaning and witness management. So that should keep you more or less behind the bar. You are going to do, I haven't really dealt with your priorities either. Witnesses, let's do human service. We'll do vampire service. We'll do cleaning, and that should be fine. I'm actually going to pause while I do this. So you should be standing behind the bar. You are doing drink prep as well. What are your traits? If we get a little bit of a look at you, you are charismatic. I don't know if it matters though. I don't know if it matters if you're like out on the floor or not. So let's have you also do drink prep. You're assigned to this room. You are not assigned to this room, but you are now. So we'll put you in those spaces, which should be fine. So that should keep both of you behind that bar. You are not assigned to a room at all. So I think that's fine. So you guys are doing witnesses and drinks. That's all right. I'm going to say you don't do cleaning either. You just do witnesses and drinks. So that'll keep you two behind that bar, which is kind of what I'm looking for. We'll put you in uniform 1. We'll put you in uniform 1. In fact, put you in uniform 2 and you in uniform 2. You are doing service, cleaning, and disposal of corpses. That's fine. You're doing much of the same. We'll say something like this as well. Move corpses to the bottom. So again, that kind of keeps you in this space, which you're going to be assigned to. So that's 2 people assigned behind the bar, 2 people assigned to do service in this one room. And we'll kind of just freeform the rest of it is, as I guess what we'll do. We'll kind of change you out for that as well. You are assigned to all of these rooms and you are doing witnesses, cleaning, machine, and disposal. That's fine. Let's kind of keep you that way is I think what we'll do. Although you do mind wiping, so I don't know if we want you doing any of that. Let's also put you on service. Let's take you off machines and we'll take you off of cleaning as well. And then we'll sort of shuffle things around. We'll do vampire service. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do cleaning down there, actually. And that should mean, like I said, those 2 should stay more or less behind the bar. And then they'll be all right. We should see a bunch of servers going back and forth to deal with things. Now, who are you? You're solely drink prep. That's fine. You are also drink prep. That's fine. You are not drink prep. You're not drink prep. Nah, you are. Interesting. So you're not someone that needs to be doing drink prep. You are assigned to quite a few rooms. So we'll do vampire service, human service. We will do cleaning and disposal in that order. And again, that should keep us in a spot where we have everybody getting served relatively quickly. And hopefully the place gets cleaned relatively quickly as well. That would be the goal. I could set up something similar for the vampire space. I don't know that we need to. I think we're getting somewhere with this. I think given that we have $325,000, we're doing all right. And just like that, we've managed to complete the mission. We have another one, which has me slightly concerned. But sure, we'll see what happens. What the hell is going on? You hired V Diffusion's advertising agency and you're organizing massacres at my place. It was to satisfy some difficult clients, that's all. Indeed, I can see the signatures of Andrea, Yumiko, and Maeve. Given the circumstances, you did well. Keep growing our business by focusing on the vampire clients. We got technology points. We don't need them. We need 4 vampire rooms and we need 30,000 from drink sales. That's complicated. Having 4 vampire rooms is complicated. Now, I could cheat. I absolutely could. I could 100% cheat because all I realistically need to do is make an absolute shed load of money and then set these 2 rooms down here to be vampire only for a little while and everything should be fine. In theory, that's really about all we need to do. I am noticing though, we are starting to run low on blood. I assume because we're serving so many more vampires than we used to, so we might need to expand this facility down here. Also, I do want to point out we are making so much money that the 30,000 from drink sales is taking no time whatsoever. This bar in here is going amazingly. Genuinely amazingly. We do occasionally have the occasional scare with bodies getting seen and whatnot, but for the most part, we're dealing with it. And I think just to get this done with nice and quickly, I'm going to set those to vampire only because it just makes my life a little bit easier. We can then set those back to be for anyone, which is cheaty, I know, but I just want to see what we're doing and see where we're going. You did a great job. Thanks to your talent, the Chez Papa Grenier bar chain, Blood Bar chain is ready to roll. I hope we'll continue doing business together. It was a pleasure. Right back at you. If you need anything, remember, there's only one address. Yeah. Oh, hello. Okay. This is news to me. The next Vampire Festival is announced with a pirate theme. Glamour, blood, and scandal are all on the agenda. Okay. I'm assuming we have the yokai yard. We have a new district available. We made so much money here. This took forever. I'm going to be honest. This was one of the longer runs that we've had. But I mean, looking at what we need to do next, that should be relatively easy. I think the only thing I'd like to do before we wrap things up for today, because that is what we're about to do, is I want to expand this space just a little bit. And I would like to go in here and just see if we can ever so slightly increase some of our production, because we can put that thing in there, which is great. We can go and get another one and hopefully put it right in that corner. Oh, people keep seeing us, which is kind of a problem. I would like to deal with that. I don't know how people keep getting murdered out in the main floor, but it does seem to keep happening, and it is kind of frustrating, but we should be able to get a couple of these guys in here. I'm realizing I can also finally get rid of all these TVs. And that right there looks like a pretty good little expansion of our production area. Now, unfortunately, we do have people that are constantly spotting the bodies that we're moving around here, which is not good. I'm not sure if we can grab this guy or not. No, we missed him. This guy might get away, which is really not good. But I think for the most part, we should be fine. Do I know what you're thinking? Let me guess. Bloody slushies. Yeah, we can do that. Deliver 50. I should be able to do that right away, I think. No, I cannot. Okay, that's fine. The good news, like I said, is we've expanded this space, which is totally fine. We have absolutely no problem producing all of this. It is going to take a little while, so I'm not really in any major rush to do it right now. I think what we can do is leave it there for today. This feels like the best bar that we've done so far, and I'm very, very happy about that. So I'm thinking what I can do is, if you guys want to see more of this, I'll play a little bit more of this bar off camera just to get it up to level 3, which it's just going to be more production and kind of more waiting around. We've kind of built the bar at this point, so there's not a whole lot to do, but we can absolutely get it up to level 3, move on to the next one, see what it's all about, and see how that goes. So if you want to see more of this, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like on the video while you're down there. And if you're new, feel free to subscribe. But that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. It has been an absolute pleasure as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.